Hey everybody, it's Stephanie. Well, time for some updates. It's been exactly a year since I decided to take charge of my life and essentially change paths. I began door dashing in order to make ends meet because I had left a job that was not too titillating. It wasn't exactly what I thought it was going to be, which was sad. Um, so I had to DoorDash in order to make ends meet. And while I sat in my car waiting for the next order, I began writing down, okay, I'm going to manifest what I want, the type of salary, the industry I want to work in, the job type, and I want a better apartment. I wrote all those things down. And in turn, having those things would give me more time to paint and volunteer. And I really like helping people and giving back. And I thought those things were the answer to me having joy in my life. I begged the universe for these things. I went on many interviews, submitted many resumes, and either I didn't get the job or no one responded to my resume. My ego was hurt. I cried. I begged the universe to show me what the purpose of my life is if I can't work doing what I love. I was bitter that I had to DoorDash to make a living, and I was resentful that others were doing the jobs that I so desperately wanted to do. Oh, but the universe had other plans. So every day, as I sat in my car waiting for DoorDash offers, I began to journal my thoughts and feelings, and journaling became a daily habit. I was writing down my values and my skills and things that made me happy, thinking that that was going to be the path towards the job that I wanted. Again, I was shown that that wasn't the way, and I needed to start and begin extending gratitude for what I do have. And then it became a habit. So each morning I got up and I asked the universe for a wonderful day and to send me a joyous gift. And at the end of the day, I would say, thank you for X, Y, and Z. And it became a habit. And then 2 months went by, and I realized that I had surrendered to change. Again, no interviews for the next 2 months. So, yeah, I was where I was at. But then I realized giving gratitude every day, I had made connections with many people and many elderly people. And through the deliveries that I was doing, they began to recognize me, trust me, and they invited me into their homes. I was doing what I wanted to do, just not the way I envisioned. I had time to paint again. I didn't have a commute anymore. I was finally giving back and finding joy in my life. I'm poor, but I'm finding joy again. And I accepted my life as it was or is. But again, I have to pivot. I closed the door on a wonderful career within the hospitality industry, but I need to move towards another path. I need to take charge. So, through journaling, I kept asking and writing down what should I do next, because that's what ADHDers do. See how that works. And one day I'm doodling and I drew 4 rings, just 4 circles. And I had no idea what those rings or circles meant. And I was like, all right, whatever. At the end of the day, later that night, I logged into the Facebook and an ad came up to be an Ikigai coach. And there were those 4 circles, the exact 4 circles that I drew earlier that day in the same position. I'm like, what the heck is Ikigai? And I asked a friend, she goes, oh, yeah, that's Ikigai. You finally got the message. I'm like, what? Yes, the universe finally came through, beating me over the head on a daily basis, but they got their message across. Everything I was doing, journaling, giving gratitude, forming new daily habits, identifying trauma triggers, facing my past, and finally coming to peace with it, and finding joy in my life again. I realized my job title doesn't define me, my values do. I've been on a journey to find my joy, and I didn't realize it. And it took several months. So, for the past 6 months, I've been bettering myself and holding myself accountable for my choices and realizing helping people has always been a part of me and giving people joy. I was actually practicing Ikigai without being aware what the term is. So I became a certified Ikigai coach recently. Um, so what is Ikigai? It's a Japanese term that loosely means your reason for being. Now, Western culture has put the stigma on it that's you need to follow Ikigai to get a job. Well, that's not what Ikigai means. Ikigai is finding your joy, your peace, your path. And it's about flow because every day everything changes. And as you grow throughout your life, in your 20s, your 30s, your 40s, you grow and your path changes constantly. And that means you have to adjust with it. Um, so, Ikigai means that you can identify your values and your skills, how you can contribute to a society, and identify your aspirations continually throughout your life. You can take it into your school, work, and personal life, and in turn, it'll make you a better student, leader, friend, partner, and community member. Life is about flow, and sometimes you just have to put your past behind you. So, I decided to launch my new business, Ikigai, as an Ikigai coach. I'm a tad woo-woo, so strap up, be ready to be challenged. And as the universe divinely told me, you have to do the work in order to get what you want. You create your own path. To get started on creating your own new path, you can email me at info@coachstephnewpaths.com, info@coachstephnewpaths.com. And I really do look forward to working with you and sharing with you how you can create your own new path and amazing journey throughout the rest of your life. Cheers!